essentially write code in just map or reduce operators, you can write your code in terms of actually calling something like join or a reduce by key or whatever it might be. Now, granted, the system will actually compile a lot of these down into a map or a reduce, but at the end of the day, this is a user-focused API, and so the developers should have the operators that are most convenient to them. And this is one of the ways that Spark is very easy for the end user and one of the reasons why it's become very popular. And you can see in this next slide here, this is probably too small of a font for you to actually read, but if you can take away something from this slide, it's that the side-by-side comparison of word count, the canonical big data code example, in Spark as compared to Hadoop MapReduce is quite impressive. There's a lot less code here, and you can basically see that a MapReduce job, or excuse me, a word count job is actually not that complicated. We're basically going to load in a file. We're going to split it up by spaces. We're going to, for each word, provide a tuple, which gives us a 1, and then we're going to reduce by key. This is Scala shorthand, which basically says add the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So that's all there is to it, to write a word count job. Basically, a lot of the credit for why this is a lot less code might be because of the functional programming style. Maybe it's because of Scala. But again, it's just much easier to reason than having to write all the boilerplate code compared to Hadoop MapReduce. So one of the reasons why Spark is very popular is because of this kind of easy-to-understand API for the end user. Another important point to make about why Spark has become popular is because it works very well with Hadoop. So there are some folks who might have been confused over the years and thought Spark was an alternative to Hadoop. And actually, you can run it independently, but that's very rare. Most people use it with their Hadoop platform, basically deployed on top of your